A Good Brunchin. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody. Good Brunchin. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody. Good Brunchin.
You are tuned into the Good Brunchin Podcast. Good Brunchin.
Good Brunchin people, good Brunchin. Good Brunchin. We back. The Good Brunchin Podcast people, we are live. We are live, baby. We are back. It's your favorite podcast during the brunch time. It's your favorite host, Bill the Billionaire, my man Ace Brown. And we got Miss the lovely Tamika's in the building. My people.
Yeah. Good brunch.
Human that's out there in the world.
What's good with you people? You already know y'all can catch us on all platforms on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We got a MySpace page, I heard. Nah, y'all get
Come on now. We got MySpace.
The Good Brunchin Podcast. Make sure y'all go ahead and share the live. Tell your friend, tell a friend that one of the hottest podcasts is on right now on all your platforms. But Tamika, Ace, how y'all doing, man? What's up?
What up, man? Just in.
Just in.
Yeah, you ever have the queen come through for you when she don't want to, or for you meet the king when you be like, when I least expect it, she come through. My baby bought me home a zebra cake. Come on now. Come on. Big up to the zebra. Come on.
Dude just had a whole moment over a zebra cake. Okay.
Off real quick. Hold on. Let me.
Yes, so we're not trying to get.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I had a zebra cake.
She know.
It's been a while.
She know what it do to me.
So are we not working out no more either?
Yeah, I'm working. What does a zebra cake? So
it's not a box. It's just one zebra cake.
We eating clean, kid.
No. That's you making fake Kool-Aid and tricking me. That ain't got shit to do with me having a zebra cake.
Yo, this dude, I tried to tell Ace, I was doing my keto, cutting the sugar, and Ace is like, nah, let me take some of that. I gave him some. He was like this. Honestly, I think it's too much sugar in it. I had to show him the packets. I said, look, my brother, no sugar. I can't do it. I'm trying to cut it down. I like how I'm going. I like the direction my weight is going to, my face slimming down. Yo, I ain't confront you, Ace, especially. I can't really blame Tamika, but you, Ace, I'm kind of mad at. Because I saw a picture of myself. I think it had to be either like 2 or 3 years ago, and it was on Father's Day. And I'm sitting there with my sister and my dad, and I'm sitting in a chair. And I had some shirt on, Father's Day shirt, and my face was about this big.
Oh, yeah, that's not
and
good.
I was shitting, my shirt was just hugging me.
That's not good.
And my friends never told me, like, yo, Bill, that ain't it. But thanks, Ace. I just know that you.
No, hold on. Wait.
And they just had to let you take the picture and posted the picture too.
Right. Did I see the picture?
No. Because you as a friend, you see me out in public like that. I've seen
Bro,
you.
You gotta understand something. We don't. Here's the thing: women see women and they notice changes. We don't notice the changes to our especially family. Like other dudes, we like, I don't give a shit. But it has to be a drastic change. Like I'm like, yo, my nigga, you getting big. Women notice the littlest stuff. Like Nico walk by, girl, jeans looking a little tight.
Yo,
and it could be just all I put
I'm
on.
seeing a little muffin top, honey.
Right.
Yo, but it's crazy because I'm looking at pictures. I'm like, dang, I didn't even know. Like it was just crazy. But
Good then everybody,
I hate the ones that be, yo, you ever got them friends that be losing weight? They be like, yo, down 25 pounds. But every time they with you, it's a cheat day. I'm like, conveniently, every time you with me, it's a cheat day.
Come on, stop it. Let's move on to it. Come on, let's move on.
Did you lose mental weight? Mental weight is heavy.
All right. Can we move on, please?
Okay, so people, listen. If
I see where this is going.
People,
and if the woman in the other room hears it, she's gonna come in and start yelling names. Please.
It's Taco Tuesday, okay? It's Taco Tuesday.
No, and she making tacos. She making tacos too.
Yo, he's excited. Meek's excited. Look, you know what? I'm gonna have a taco. I'm gonna have a shrimp taco.
Hold on. Real quick, before we get into the email, Mika, what type of fish do you put in taco?
I don't eat fish taco.
If you did, what would it be?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Because I don't like fish with the taco
Let me
ingredients.
tell you something. I go to ask my bougie ass wife. I said, hey, what type of tacos you make? She's like, I was thinking chicken and then beef, and I was like, oh, okay. What about fish tacos? She was like, well, then that means we would need to get what is it called, moi. Maui.
Let me tell you something. I said, sit her ass down.
Yeah, I said, what type of fish?
You know what? If I was to eat a taco, it will have to be probably salmon. I could probably do that, or codfish, like bacalao. I could probably do a bacalao.
I think she wound up getting tilapia. She was like, I guess I.
Tilapia. Don't do tilapia.
That ain't real fish.
That's not real fish at all.
Real fish.
Look, she yelling in the back. I told you. Well, what did you get? She got tilapia because I told her to get it.
Yep. See,
because you told her to get that nasty ass farmed fish.
Hey, well, guess what? It's a cheat day. On to the day.
How convenient. But people, listen, if y'all ever want to go ahead and send any emails, y'all can send them into the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com, where we'll take your situation, your emails, they become topics. It gets crazy. So yesterday we had a whole email and somebody was inspired from the show. And, we're doing kind of like a part 2 on what we did yesterday, kind of feeding back. But this has brought up a good conversation that I want to bring to you guys. It says, Dear Good Brunchin team.
You've got mail.
There we go. My bad. Let's just say your discussions always leave me thinking about questions, much like the one I found myself facing after listening to your recent episode. After hearing your thoughtful exchange on relationships and dynamics, I found myself in a similar conversation with my girlfriend. I asked her about the distinction between various friendships. To my surprise, she brought up an interesting analogy involving my friendship with Jessica and another friend, Mary. She pointed out that while Jessica is an ex-partner, our friendship remains different from my friendship with Mary. I argue that they are both unique individuals deserving of equal treatment. However, when pressed further, I struggle to articulate what truly separates them as friends beyond a context past romantic involvement. This led to a more profound question from my girlfriend. Aside from the romantic history with Jessica and our current relationship, what makes her inherently superior in our dynamic? She believes we are equal. She believes we are on equal footing, and I found myself unable to provide a satisfactory response. What do you think? It's real. It's real here. Like that. Like what? But when you take the romance out, what is it doing? Good brunching, everybody. Good brunching,
Hazel. Good brunching.
What I mean, Ace. I'll let you jump on that, Ace. How do you feel? Pause. How do you feel about that?
I'm gonna say that the main thing is, and it's more so it's a legit question for her to ask, like, what's the difference outside of the romance? But then it makes me say, then what is it that he's doing, or not doing with his wife or girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
What is he not doing with his current girlfriend? Like, if she has to ask the question of, well, what's the difference between me and them, besides that I am your current and they're your ex, then that means he got to step it up. He's doing something that he can't answer, because at this moment, he should be able to say everything. He should be able to
differentiate. Like, this is why.
Differentiate. Like, listen, when I was here, I was doing this. Now I'm doing this. I do this. He should have a laundry list of things, or at least some kind of a list of things, at least get to a CVS receipt, my nigga. Like, like if you have no answer, that's not good, because clearly she's saying that you're comparing, in comparison, when she looks, especially because he's still in contact. So clearly, all right, this ex says she needs something, you do it for her. Will you do the same thing for me? So where do we draw the line? Besides the fact, okay, I ain't saying you cheating. Besides the fact that you messing with this woman right now, what am I doing? What's the difference? And if he don't have an answer, he got to step his game up in other ways.
Now, just to let you know, on Instagram, Slim said, I think sometimes men keep those relationships for ego. It's like, nah, I don't want her, but she low-key wants me and can't have me. Good for his ego. And then, but see, I feel like I agree. I agree with you with that. And I definitely, if you want to just, I sent you the link if you want to get in and just talk about it. One thing is,
that's a good
I feel when you want to be like, okay, let's say you're in a relationship and now this other girl wants you. So you show her a little bit of love just to keep her around. So, okay, I know just in case this don't work, you got something to fall back into.
So she's a safety net.
It's a safety thing. And that's why, and that's why women and men don't want to be that rebound out of the relationship. Because I need to know that when you coming into this next relationship, whatever you're going to do, like you fully healed. If you still sitting here thinking about your ex, you're not ready to get ahead and go to the level that I'm at, because you still got a possibility that, hey, maybe this can happen. You know what I mean? So that can be something right there. Meek, how you feel about it?
So me personally, I think not the only way, most of the time, if you hear somebody say, yo, why you still friend with that ex? Oh, because they really don't got nobody, or I feel bad for them, or something like that. Or we didn't end in bad terms. We just friends. I think with that part, if he's friends with the ex, there's a difference between a friendship and relationship. Yeah, I'm friends with her. I hang out with her, but you my girl and I love you and I'm with you. And the way I treat her is no way. Just because I helped her out and I help you doesn't make no difference. If I give her $20 and I give a bum $20, it don't make no difference of what I do with you. With you, I that really doesn't make a difference. So
I like that part.
If we I think it has to be more of a trust thing. Like, just trust that that's just my ex and me and them is just cool. And as a friend, and like I would any other friend, that's how I treat her. Unless she gives any type of signs that she's only around because she wants him back, then I think that's an issue. Or if you know for a fact that he's keeping her around because he's going to have her as the rebound, then that's a different story. But to sit and say, oh, what's the difference? There's a major difference. He's with you. He's in love with you. He's bonding with you. He's elevating with you. Everything that he does with you has nothing to do with him helping her once in a while. Okay. Because they're friends. They're friends. They're just friends. Outside of the sexual part, they're really just friends.
I think I think sometimes, Ace, look like you got something to say.
No, I want it. So we get to the topic.
I know we're gonna move right into it because I want to get into the topic. We're not gonna get stuck on evil today, but I feel that you just messed me. I think my thing is insecurity. In these relationships, there's some people that are insecure. They can't stand to see, like, a lot of people. I feel like they get into relationships and they want to outdo the last person they was with, instead of just being me. You get what I'm saying? And being you or whatever. So they come in like, oh, I know such and such ain't do this. I want to make sure I do this. I want to make sure I'm doing everything. Oh, he can't do it. They put themselves in a situation where they're like competing to beat the ex when they need to just get ahead and be them and stay with that, because there's a reason why the ex isn't there. But when they're competing to beat that ex, that insecurity is there to where it's like, yo, why is she talking to him? You know what I mean? But when you securing what you got, it's like this. No, I'm good. Now, don't get it twisted. In the beginning, I'll be honest. In the beginning, I'm not insecure. I've never been insecure in no man. Because listen, if he can take you from me, then he deserves to have. You know what I'm saying? If he can take you from me, then you wasn't for me. You know what I mean? But now, when I see the dude, like that, when we talked about you pull up to the funeral, oh no, yeah, he's gonna see like, nah, that nigga, you're not gonna look at me and then he's gonna be like, oh, you went down, you didn't move up. He's gonna see something different. I'm not gonna. That's just. I think that's more of an ego part. What Jay was talking about, in that. But yeah, I think that insecurity is something that's very important when it comes to this, because when you're insecure, that stuff comes out, and then it goes to the trust.
I think whenever a relationship is first starting and you find out that the person that you are about to be in a relationship is friends with an ex, you always gonna go in with your guard up. You always gonna start paying attention. There's always gonna be when you're gonna, why are you still with the ex? I don't know anybody that's not gonna feel that way until you sit in your round and you experience and you see how they connect and you know that that's just a friend. Hey, move on with it. Don't allow your insecurities to sit and mess up something in your relationship that's really this little.
Copy.
Right. Cash said,
Oh,
I would look her dead in the eye and say, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you, boo. I'm the gift. And Giovanni responded, and how is that working for you? Yo, Vonnie comes in clutch. Vonnie comes in clutch. If that's a typical,
that's when the angry producer was like this. Oh, why do you want to play? Why do you want to play? Okay, people, listen. We appreciate y'all sending in y'all emails, honestly, and we know that y'all listen and we appreciate it because it helps us with the show and keeps the everything going. And let's say we don't got to go ahead and work and do these things, but we appreciate y'all. If y'all want to send any emails, send them into the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com, and we can get ahead and put those things out there. But before we get out this, Slim said, so is it realistic or fair for a person to make you cut off your old flings and or situations when you become exclusive?
I think is all depending on the relationship dynamic. And again, if I want to be with somebody, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that they are comfortable and I respect their boundaries as well. Right. Mm-hmm. So if I'm friends with an ex, but I'm not friends like that with an ex. Let me put that out there because I'm not. But if I feel the way I usually feel with my friends towards an ex, and I'm explaining that to you, and I've never given you any type of sign that there's more than that, and you have a problem with that, then I'm gonna ask you, what is it that you're insecure about? Are you scared that I'm gonna do something with them again? What is it? Explain to me what is it that is you feel is a problem for me to sit and be friends with them. I will respect you even more if you sit and you keep it a stack.
Let me explain something to you. Did you hear how elegantly that Tamika put that? I'm going to sit there and say, what are you insecure about? Me and Bill can't say no shit like that. Me and Bill can never go to a woman and be like, yo, so what you insecure about? A woman like, nigga, who the fuck said I was insecure? Like, yo.
I think it's not that we can't, it's how we got to say it. Because I feel like that was
the way she just said it.
No. I get what you're just saying, but I said like
how I said it. All I asked was, "What are you insecure? What is it that has?" First of all, people have to learn. People have to learn what a lot of grown people have to learn is the harsh reality, right? The harsh reality is there has to be some type of insecurity in you for you to have an issue for me to be friends with an ex that I've shown and I've told you a million times that there's nothing there. I just fuck with them because we are cool. And if they ever need me, I'm there. Especially if I'm sitting here telling you, all right, you don't want me to hang out with them, I won't hang out with them. What is it that has you feeling the way you feel to where you want to stop me from speaking to somebody that I'm telling you, you don't have nothing to worry about?
Mm-hmm. And I get that. But
what are they doing? What are they doing in my life, or that's disrupting what we have? That'd be my thing,
and that'd be cool.
But there's boundaries. There's boundaries.
But hold on. But the way you worded it, Mika, and the way me and Bill would have to word it would be so different. You can sit there and say, "Yo, what are you insecure about that makes you feel this way?" Because I never showed it. Me and Bill would have to say, well, "What am I doing wrong? What did I say?" We have to put it on us. We can never sit there and say, well, what are you insecure about? Mm-hmm. Look how Mika face is. Look at Mika's face.
No, I'm saying that my facial expressions is because I think I've gotten to a certain point in my life that my peace matters so much. And if I don't give a fuck about it, I don't give a fuck about it.
Right.
But wait, hold on. So now if you have to understand me and who I am and be around me to know I'm not trying to come at you. I'm trying to get you to realize something. What is it that's going on? If I sit and I come out and I say, what is it that you're insecure about? And if it's offensive to you, explain it to me. I will apologize and I will try to sit and rephrase it. But at the end of the day, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. And I'm not saying it in any type of way. But the harsh reality is there's something that you're insecure about. There's something about it that you have an issue with that has you feeling some type of way. So if I come out and say you're insecure about it, guess what? That's the fact. There's something that you're insecure about it. If you can't handle that, then I don't know what to tell you.
So here's what it is. And I'm gonna go right into let me get to these real quick. Ant said, my bad, Ant said, to guys, those words sound good, but we thinking, yo, she smashed him, and that's what's running through a male's head. Slim then said, men would have to write in a book for a woman to completely understand the question. What I'm saying is this: the word that you use is very good for it's okay for a guy to hear. It's just like you can go to a woman. Me and Bill could sit right there and be like to a woman, yo, you put on a couple of pounds. It is totally different than if you say the exact same words. You say the exact same words
with certain women. I can't.
Yeah, you be like, yo, you put on a couple of pounds. She like, I know, right? Bill be like, yo, you put on a couple of pounds. You calling me fat? It immediately gets thrown out.
I feel like that's one. It's one knowing who your person is and how to communicate with them. That's just with everybody all together. I can't talk to you the same way I talk to me in certain situations. I can't talk to you the same way I talk to my kids. You know what I mean? So it's like the way I have to know how to say that same thing in the way you know how to, that you're able to take it in. Pause. You know what I mean? Because you have
to let the person know what it is that's the problem. So like that.
No, I get that.
Even if you sit and you say is an insecurity, the reality is that there's an issue. Insecurity is / issue, you know. And I also feel like I know certain people, you know, relationships, they still have a lot of healing that they might have to do from previous relationships and stuff like that. But you have to be confident in what it is that your other person is telling you. So if you're with somebody and if that person is with you, feel confident enough that that person is with you because for who you are, right? I've met you and you love me and you're with me because of who I am. So if I do come and express to you, or as a male, I'm just saying, if I'm a male, and I tell my girl, babe, you've gained some weight, you have to have that love and that confidence in your man, that your man is not telling you this to bash you. He's not telling you this to put you down. He's telling you this because he knows that if you gain weight, you're not going to like it. So, babe, before you sit and you start going crazy because you notice that you gain weight, I'm going to sit and I'm going to tell you, babe, you have put on a little bit of weight. Come on, let's work this out. If you got to sit and jump to, oh, you think I'm fat and I'm ugly. If they thought that, they won't be with you. And you have to have that in your mind. That's just how I feel. The harsh reality is people have insecurities and you have to heal from that. So like that, you can move forward, especially when it comes to relationships.
I'm going to read the comments and then we're going to get into the thing. It said, Ant said, Mika, you're saying it great, but us as men have to be careful how we word things towards our partners. And Vonnie and Cash are going at it. They both might be reported.
They both is going at it.
They're both going at it.
I think Vonnie up 2-1.
Okay. Insecurity makes the transit into Bay. You have a big John now. What? Insecurity makes the translation. Insecurity makes the translation to Bay. You have a big John now. I don't know if you. Okay, we'll talk about that. I think he was all right. So we're gonna get to the topic of the show today, people. The topic of the day, like I said, we were supposed to do it yesterday. And
Mika, if I ever take any of your words and you are not at my funeral, I will come haunt you.
Why? Say it again.
I will let you know if I use any of your words and T kills me, I am coming to haunt you in the afterlife.
If you use any of those words, I will sit and stand like this and say, T, you can hit me. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Mika be like this. Mika be like this. That was show to Mika. That wasn't real. That was show to Mika.
That was healing her corpse to Mika.
That wasn't me to Mika.
There's a question.
I seen that. I haven't even gave you the menu yet. How you place the order?
Oh my goodness! All right, so hit him with the topic today, man.
All right, so
I got you today, Deacon. I got you today.
Based on yesterday and today, the topic is there anything that is a definite no to your ex if you're still friends with them? Now, we didn't add all of that in because for space purposes, but if you're still friends with your ex, is there anything that is a definite no to your ex? Now, of course, let's not get obvious with the whole sex thing because we already know that. Let's assume everybody is clean, ain't nobody doing nothing crazy. But other than that, is there anything that if your ex asks, it's a definite, they know better than to ask me that. They know
if you homeless, go to a shelter. You can't stay in my house.
So they better not even ask.
So don't even ask. Mm-mm. I will help you find a close shelter, a close hotel. If I gotta sit and probably give you a couple of dollars to eat, hey, I got no problem. But you can't stay in my house.
Yo, so my ex,
wow.
There's no date like us going out on a date. Like let's go grab something to eat. There's no one-on-one activity. There's no one-on-one like we can like we're not going out. Hey, let's go out to eat. No, we can't do that.
Hold up. So you at a place and she's at a place. You didn't know you leaving?
No, that wasn't set up. I didn't do that.
All right, so let's sit together.
Well, I'm at the bar. First off, if I'm going, there's no reason for us to sit together. We can go to the bar. Like we didn't come. This wasn't set up. Bar and Money hooked him up with one of my boys.
I don't care what you
staying in my house. Those are Derek Snow's.
Okay, stay in my house.
Hey, if I'm going somewhere, right? And if I'm going by myself, I'm going to do my own thing, right? Like I'm going to just chill, going by the bar. I'm not
going to sit with you in the bar. You there.
So I'm not. She's there on her own thing. I'm like this. Hey, how you doing? I'm not going over there now. Looks like me and you together. Nah, because all it takes. And look, it's innocent. It's innocent.
What if she come over to you? What if she come over and sit next to you? Are you telling her like, yo, this looks too much?
I'm like, yo, you wilding right now.
First of all, if I go to a bar or a lounge or a restaurant, and it just so happens that my ex decides to walk in and they sit next to me, you could sit wherever you want. You want to have a conversation? We'll have a quick conversation, but overstand when something else catches my attention. Bye.
Well, no,
I'm not here with you. There's nothing you can do. So now, if I get up, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not here with you. Like that's all. If you chose to sit next to me, ain't nobody tell you to sit next to me.
I feel like the thing is. I feel like the tension is borrow my car. Your ex, hell no, my ex.
Hell no.
But now I feel like this: when it comes to your ex, right? Y'all know what type of relationship you have. Y'all know that I'm in a relationship. You know it don't. We don't need to be out here seen like that. You know what I mean? To anything like that. So on the respect of your relationship, if your ex respects your relationship, you can't sit that. You're not sitting there.
But wait. So now I asked the question.
Keep a chair. Look what Derek said. Derek said we can sit at the bar and just keep a chair. Yeah, because we're not there together.
But wait, so my question then is, are y'all really friends? Because if I sat there and said, yo, Bill, can you be at the bar with if let's say you was out at the bar and
I can be there.
And Monique Latisse comes walking in. Can you sit next to my Monique Latisse? Yeah, no problem. Would you feel uncomfortable? Like, yo, we can't be seen together one-on-one? No, because that's your friend. Why is it different if the ex is a friend?
Because we used to fuck.
I'm not saying that. No, let me tell you something. I'm not saying there's a difference. What I'm saying is you pull up to where I'm at and I don't know you there and you decide to sit next to me. Sit wherever the fuck you want. It's a public place. But overstand, I'm not here with you. You would converse, we're gonna converse. I'm not gonna get up. But when I sit and I'm like, all right, something else got. If Monique Latisse decides to come in, bitch, I ain't here with you. I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna go do what I came to do. I'm not here with you. I'm not gonna stay with you. I can't stop you from sitting where you sit.
Hold on. Let me just talk.
And there's no difference. If you're my friend, you're my friend.
Listen, the reason why there's rules to this is this, right? Perfect example.
Unless I'm in a relationship and then my man got a problem.
No. Let's just say you're in a relationship. I'm talking about in a relationship. I'm in a relationship, right? The same phone call somebody's gonna make, Tamika's gonna make. Tamika calls and be like, "Yo, I see Bill," or sends a picture. It's me sitting there at the bar. Nobody said it's me sitting there next to Monique. Sends it to my wife. She sees it. She be like, "Oh, that's Bill and Monique."
Right.
Cool. Now the picture, same picture. It's me and my ex. The fuck?
I get that.
Now that's the two different things. Now they don't have to be in it. Now between me and my ex, we know what it is. You know, I'm in a relationship. We cool, but we're not gonna. And we happen to see each other. I'm gonna say hi to you. I'm not gonna sit here. Hey, what's good? We're gonna talk for a second, whatever. But I'm not there to get ahead and be with you. Now, if there's an open seat, you can go ahead and sit there. But at the same time, I'm not making it hot for somebody else to come in like, oh, Bill back with Keisha again. Oh, some shit like that. Like, no, we're not. It's it's boundaries.
No. But because I'm gonna bring that up. So Cash said, if your ex had tickets to whatever show, game, concert, and
I'm going,
and I guess their +1 canceled. Oh no. Okay, I get what he's saying. If you had tickets to whatever show, game, concert, and your +1 canceled, and your ex loves that event, would you invite them?
Hell fucking no.
So then are they your friends really? Because
that's the thing.
Hold on. Okay, Mika. Outside of course, physicality, what boundaries? If I called you and said, Mika, we homeless, you ain't gonna be like, I'll find a shelter for you. You may sit there and talk to your husband like, yo, it's Ace, his wife. You may sit there and do that.
Right. Because there's a family involved.
So you're setting boundaries for your ex, or are they really your friend?
Ace.
That's what I'm saying. Are they really your friend? If you gotta set, if there's no boundaries,
I have friends that I don't want staying at my house.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I have friends I don't want staying at my house.
I just use house as an example.
I have friends I don't want staying at my house.
You have female friends that you don't have to set these quote unquote boundaries for. Why do you have to set it for another friend that was your ex? So is she really your friend?
You gotta listen to what it was that I said too, right? If my man has an issue with it, right, then you can't stay in my house. I won't allow my ex to stay with me. It's not because I don't think it's not because, they my friend. With me, is more, there's something that you're not living with me now. So you can't live with me. Right. I personally feel.
I think bottom line is respect.
It's respect. If I'm in a relationship, but it's not. It has nothing to do with the fact of the friendship, because I agree with what Bill said too. There's friends that I don't even want living with me.
Right. Let's even use just borrowing the car. There are certain friends you would let borrow your car.
Mm-hmm.
But immediately the two of you both said no immediately when I mentioned the ex. So
because what if the ex is not responsible and they crash cars?
No. Let's say they responsible.
Because that's my issue. I don't like to lend my car to nobody.
Let's say
I don't to nobody.
The only thing separates it is the gender. Now that I would give you, because of course, Mika, it's easier to say Michelle is borrowing a car than Ace is borrowing a car to your husband. That's totally understandable. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, if I know your husband and you sit there and say, hey, Ace needs to borrow the car because he got to do something with his daughters, and I said this, and your ex, whatever his name is, wants to borrow a car, if it's an automatic no for him, why isn't it an automatic no for me?
And I think the answer is in the chat. Shout out to Val. Val said different definition of friends for different folks. Okay, so my definition. Listen, and that's real.
You be my friend then. Let's go back to the associate thing.
No. The way I consider you a friend, I don't have you on the same. I have another friend that y'all are both my friends, right? But I have a certain friendship that I can hold you to a certain caliber that I don't hold him to. You get what I'm saying? So there's different friendships right there. I hold you to a certain friend standard, to where I hold this other one to a certain friend standard. So now my ex is held to a certain friend standard. You're not gonna get the same treatment as this one. It's just with the
standard is that?
I just want to make it clear, I'm not friends with an ex, so I'm just giving an opinion. It's the boundaries
and your respect. It's the boundary and the respect to your relationship.
No, they're respecting your relationship. They're not disrespecting your relationship.
I'm talking about, listen, I said it's the boundary to the respect of your relationship. So now you have some people that be like this. Oh, I don't care. She can come over. Your ex can come through or do whatever. They don't care, right? But then you have some people like this. No, I don't care what it is. She ain't coming around. You get what I'm saying? So I'm still be cool with him, but out of respect for my relationship, I'm not gonna bring such and such around.
But
I want to say, right, when I answered the question where my ex cannot stay in my house, I'll help you find a shelter or a motel, is only if it's an issue with the person that I'm with, right? Me personally, if I'm by myself and I'm living by myself, I'll probably let you spend the night or something, but I probably won't let you get comfortable because there's a reason we're not together. Right? That's how I keep it in my mind. There's a reason we're not together. If I'm single, I probably wouldn't let them stay if they need, somewhere to stay. If I'm in a relationship and if it's it's not. It's okay. So again, if I'm single,
y'all didn't break up on bad terms.
Right? And that I'm single. You gotta listen. I'm single. Exactly. I'm single. So if I allow you to come stay in my house because you don't have a place to stay and something happens, I'm motherfucking single. What's the problem? Right. Nothing. So now if I'm in a relationship and I know for a fact that my man is gonna have an issue, if I sit and I let him spend the night because he don't got somewhere to stay, it's gonna be an automatic no. You understand? It's an automatic no.
So then why even be friends with them if you know that you're
I'm not gonna stop being friends with somebody because my man has an issue with them.
No. Not about the staying at the house. I'm uncomfortable with you hanging with this person. So why are you fighting for a friendship if there's so many boundaries anyway?
What do you mean? We have I'm not gonna go in the friendship that I have. The things that I look for in my ex as a friend, I'm not looking for.
What Mika's saying is this. What Mika's saying is,
I'm respecting my significant other.
Yeah, because Mika's saying, if I'm single, ain't no goddamn boundaries. Mika's like, if I'm single, ain't no boundaries.
If I feel safe enough for you to stay in my house and you my ex, you're gonna stay in my house.
So fine. You, Bill, said when she said it, you like, yo, you wild. So your thing is, even if you was single, you ain't
no. She can do it. I mean, you're able to do whatever you want.
I'm not talking about what you're able to do. When Mika
when I said single,
that's the whole.
If I trust them, I'll let them in. And you said, what if y'all don't?
I'm wilding.
No, watch this. If I'm single and my ex needs somewhere to stay, and me and my ex are on good terms. Yeah, they can stay here. Not we living with each other. If I don't know,
but you said she was wilding when she did that.
No, listen, I thought she was talking about if she was in a relationship. If she was in a relationship, she's got to say you wilding. But now, as far as doing it, I said if she's single, she can do what she wants. But I said that her letting the ex stay there opens a door. It opens
and that's when I said, whatever happens because I'm single. So if I allow him to stay in my house and I'm single and it opened the door to something,
it's okay.
It's okay. Exactly. But now, if I'm in a relationship, there's gonna be boundaries. There's only gonna be boundaries if my significant other has an issue about it. You understand? And I have to respect who I'm with. I will continue on being friends with them, but if my significant other has an issue, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that my household is at peace.
So this is how this conversation goes full circle. And Derek said boundaries are set on a friend-by-friend basis. And so everyone has their own boundaries. No one is boundary-free. And this is what brings us back to the email. Because as the opposite sex, if I put people on different boundaries, and I got this person here, this is my ex. So all of my exes should be the same if I'm friends with them. if I'm friends with them, all of them should be the same, because if I move them up, then they may be next to the person I never had sex with. And then if that person, I'm closer to the next person, using Mary. Mary's here. Now my girlfriend says, well, wait a minute. I get that she's not your ex. I guess she's not with, but what's the difference between me and her if we're right here? What's the difference? Because besides sex, what are you doing that's different? If you do everything for this person.
No, there's certain things that I'm getting from my person that I'm not getting from my ex.
Such as what? Besides sex.
Besides that, if I got somebody that, okay, now this is the same person that, okay, they feed into me. This is the person I connect with, and that I bond with this person in this way. I don't bond with my ex in that way. I'm not looking at my ex in that way.
We're talking about a person. We're talking about a person that you did not have sex with. If they sit there, because what Derek said is there's boundaries on every level of friendship. So if I have a boundary that is there, and I'm talking about the opposite sex, I'm not talking about the same sex. I'm talking about the opposite sex. Most people will sit there and say there should be no one that's close to me that's the opposite sex. If I'm sitting here saying, yo, Bill pour into me, Bill support me, that ain't gonna rub T
from another female that my wife can't give me. That ain't
gonna rub T the wrong way. If I sit there and say, yo, Bill do this, Bill do that.
So she's the only woman that you should really be getting anything. That's
not what I'm saying. But if I
what are you saying?
What I'm saying is this. If I'm coming out and I'm saying, yo, Tamika does this, Tamika does this, Tamika does this. If everything is Tamika, and now I'm saying it to my significant other, she like, well, besides sex, what the fuck else is she doing?
Is that stuff that your wife is doing that she's giving you?
Let me tell you something.
My wife should be doing this.
People need to learn the relationship. Y'all have to. It gets frustrating
because now
relationship and friendship is two different things.
Exactly.
Relationship and friendship is two different things, right? Now, like the deacon said, if you know you have a friend and that friend is a thief, you're gonna trust that friend is a thief. If I have a friend, if my ex is my friend, my ex is my friend. There's a reason why we are friends. I'm not saying that everything I do, like pour into my ex when it comes to our relationship, I'm not doing that with my ex. That's a boundary that needs to be placed because I understand that that's my ex. But we are cool. Sometimes, some situations is my ex clings to me because I'm sort of their safe place. Some way, somehow, to them, I'm their safe place. It really don't got nothing to do with me. It's just they feel that when they speak to me, I give them some type of advice or I give them some type of closure or there's something that I give them that's a safe place. It has nothing to do with sex. It has nothing to do with no relationship. For some reason, somehow, they feel I'm their safe place and that's why I stay around to help them to make sure that they're good. Or it could be they're just why we cool. You know, I think the only way it will be an issue in a relationship, again, if somebody is friends with their friends, if the person you're with has a problem with it, and that's where it comes to what is the problem? Why do you have a problem with me being friends with my ex?
Because you're my safe place and you're telling me you're somebody else's safe place. So now
if I'm a therapist, that's
not if you're a therapist. No.
No, but that you can't do that neither. You can't, because I could be a therapist and be my friend's therapist and be my ex-therapist, and they feel I'm their safe place.
You're not a therapist. You work at McDonald's. You ain't no damn therapist.
And guess what? Because of who I am, right? As me as a person, they feel I'm their safe place. There's nothing that I could sit and do. Yes, my husband feels I'm his safe place too. And I have my friends that feel I'm their safe place too. Bill could be my friend, my best friend, and he's my ex. But for some way, somehow, he feels he has to talk to me because I understand him better. I even understand him better than his therapist. But some way, somehow, I get through to him. You can't have a problem with that. Nobody can have a problem with me being a safe place to a friend, ex or not. I'm a safe place, and that's what I am. That's who I am.
So hold on one second. Yeah, Hazel said, you're not having sex with them, you're not providing for them. But if there's levels to boundaries, and this person is on the high end, then I am providing for them. Because if Tamika is sitting there and is my safe place, and I know that Tamika is down on her luck, I'm willing to give Tamika money. I'm willing to make sure Tamika bills get paid. I'm willing to make sure that whatever Tamika needs, I'm going to do it for her because she's my safe place.
No. That now that's you do, bro.
That's taking it too far.
Emotions get involved.
Yes, if you get that,
like this chick is like your best friend. I'm gonna pay her rent. That's just stupid. I wouldn't be in a relationship with somebody like that. I have an ex that I'm friends with. It's okay. I'm not fucking with them. I'm not paying their bills.
But we just have an email with somebody thinking that way. That's like, yo, I have no answer because when my girls say to me,
what's the
difference? I ain't got one.
The difference is you don't understand the difference in how relationships are. That do you know that me and you have other friends, right? That you call your brother. I'm pretty sure there's a difference in between how we dad and rock.
Not many.
You have a different friends. You have multiple friends. You hold them to different standards.
I hold them to different standards, but I also give them different titles as well. They're not
right because everybody, not everybody. You could have a friend.
If you're a friend, you're a friend. If you're a friend, you're a friend. If you're a brother, you're a brother. But my brothers are different than my friends. And they know that.
Listen, I don't think
friends you're gonna get ahead and do certain things for, and
I'll do it for all my friends. No, I'll do it for all my friends. If you're a friend, you're a friend. And this goes back to what you said. If you're an associate, you're an associate. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And I will tell you that. So if you come to me and bills, you say, "Well, yo, can I get $20?" I saw you give Tamika $20. That's because Tamika's my friend. You're not.
But that's somebody that's not.
Hey, yo, Ace, can you, you know what I'm saying? If you got any clothes or whatever like that, you know, we donate into this shelter or whatever. If you got any clothes or whatever, fine, no problem. Why would you do that? Well, because Bill's my friend. But if somebody I don't like, I don't care what shelter you donate to.
Right. And if my ex is my friend, and if I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna do what I can for my friend, and if I don't like my ex, I'm not gonna do what I want with the ex because I don't like him.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But if you're your ex, and we get right into the
so basically what you're saying is fuck the ex. There's no way it can happen. There's no way you should have.
Because once I put you in that, if you my friend, then I gotta treat you like my other friends, and that's where the line gets drawn for my wife. Because I gotta sit here and say my ex is the same as Tamika, or it's the same as mine. It gotta be,
You just said yesterday. You said yesterday that if you're with your wife and y'all don't have no kids, you build a friendship with her brother. Y'all break up. You and that brother's relationship is done, correct? So you just ended a whole friendship in contingent of what your relationship status was with her. That then the other friend that you call friend wouldn't be on the same level. You have he has a contingency.
No, because the lifeline. If my lifeline broke with you, and there was nothing.
But it was with you and his sister.
No, that's the lifeline that broke.
But so what did
that's
we
why you
build?
build other lifelines.
But what did we build?
I don't.
If
we only built solely off of the fact that I was married to your sister or dating your sister.
After you built, that's like saying.
So then it has to be.
You never had kids, you had family. You called them family. So it's like right now, God forbid, I would have get divorced and I didn't have no kids. So now I call them family. Now I get divorced. They no longer my family.
No, you could still call them family.
But I wouldn't look at them as family.
If y'all see that silhouette right there, she tell people all the time. The only reason why she married me was to be with my sisters. She like, yo, I wanted sisters.
Okay, so now if y'all were to separate, if it was you would say, bye to your sisters.
No, she wouldn't say bye to my sisters.
Okay, so that's what you. But exactly,
but I would because of simple fact. If I have she has a bond with her sisters that has nothing to do with me.
And you have a bond with your brother that has nothing to do with her.
Listen to what I'm saying. I don't build that bond. I can't. I'm not saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't build that bond. You build that bond. What I'm saying is, outside of my ex, I was messing with you. After we're done messing with you, I have no other reason of being there.
Everybody on T side of the family, I want y'all to know you are on temporary. If T leaves Ace right now, Ace is we're not gonna argue about this. You gotta hit what I'm saying.
If y'all love Ace, whoever's Ace from Ace's wife's family, if y'all watching, if y'all love him now, start unloving now because y'all on temporary probation.
conditional. That's conditional love, bro. That's conditional friendship. That's conditional friendship, bro. That's conditional family. That's what that is.
It is conditional. It is conditional.
No, it's not. That's the problem. It should not be a conditional.
Emotional, damn it.
That's not, bro.
Am I the drama? Am I the drama?
Because they will cut me off if I'm not. It's done.
So now let me ask you a question. You don't do nothing wrong. T does something wrong, and you leave. They're gonna cut you up because they know, like, yo, she did something wrong. They go, that's not. It's not.
Deuces. Yo, it don't work. It don't work. What's the point? You tell me.
I know family that's like that now. That still comes. Exes that still come to the family events and bring.
What is the point of fighting for the ex to be a part of your life?
Nobody's fighting. Wait. Nobody's fighting. Nobody is fighting for the ex to still be in my life, or me be in the ex's life.
What you saying is
I fucks with her sister, or I fucks with her brother, or I fucks with her father, or her cousin. It don't got nothing to say. I'm fucking with the cousin because I want the ex in my life. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
We ain't got kids together. That's
I'm cool. Yo, isn't that your ex's sister? Yeah, and that's my ex's sister, and we mad cool.
But without the kids, what is, like, for example, Bill, because I can't say for me, I don't know. Bill, your mom remarried or she just dating? She remarried. Yeah. She gets a divorce from this guy. You still gonna be trying to hit him up?
If me and him have that relationship, I love this dude. I don't just love him because he's with my mom. We had to get. I'm not reaching out. Watch this. I'll still hit him and say, "Yo, happy birthday," or do whatever. I can still do it. If they don't work out, they don't work out. But I'm not gonna tell this nigga I love him, and then when they divorce, be like, "Oh, I don't love you no more." What?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No. I didn't say
bro.
That. What
That's
I'm saying
temporary
is,
friendship.
No, what I'm saying is this. You may wake up now and say, hey, it's so-and-so's birthday. You tell Jack, today's so-and-so's birthday. You tell the kids, hey, you do that. If God forbid moms leave him, you not waking the kids up, hey, make sure you call so. You're not doing that.
Yes, I am. You didn't hear what I said yesterday. You didn't hear what I said yesterday. I told y'all, I said yesterday, my kid's grandmother, her ex-husband, because he was in my kid's life, I make sure they call Ramel and tell him happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, all of that stuff. Because even though that's not their real grandfather, he was in their life. He will pick them up. He treated them like they were their own, and my kids love him. I'm not gonna, just because him and Maria's not together, don't mean I'm gonna stop the relationship he got with my kids.
And I'm not. See, that's what I say. Kids is different because it's a little bit harder.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. And he's not even their grandfather. But he's not even their grandfather.
So it don't make a difference. They still got a bond. So that's why I say it's kind of hard.
What's the difference?
We built a bond in the.
I don't have a bond. So once again, it goes back to what I'm saying. If y'all have this miraculous bond with this person, what separates them from the other friend?
I apologize for Ace keep repeating himself, and we just can't get it.
Because y'all not, like Cash said, Vonnie isn't going to be cool with you, Ace, just like me. It's Team T. I swear to you, if something. Bro,
let me ask you a question. When the last time you was on the phone with Vonnie? You just call Vonnie and say what's up, chop it up.
I don't call Vonnie and say what's up.
Exactly my point. You know Vonnie through her, and that's your sister. You love her to death. But if y'all don't break up, you're not going to be missing anybody because y'all don't talk now. But if it's somebody that you talk to and you building that relationship with, this is somebody that besides T, I have a relationship with. So now when I'm still doing what I was doing before.
That's the question. So if you built this relationship, listen, because y'all are taking one side. I'm not saying if you built.
No, you keep adding.
What I'm saying is this: if you got a relationship with Jessica and you built this relationship with Jessica, y'all was ex. Now you're not messing with Jessica no more. You are now married. What are you holding on to with Jessica? Forget her family. Forget everything. Jessica keep calling you. Jessica want to take you out. Jessica want to do this. Now you sit there like, whoa, I'm married. So what's the point of the friendship? That's my question.
Can I say everything? Everything you just said, you're not supposed to do if you're in a relationship. So that goes for Jessica. That goes for Mary.
No, let me tell you something again.
Yo, if I sat here and said, if Vonnie sat here and said, yo, she's in town and T was working, and Vonnie said, yo, me and Ace gonna go grab a bite to eat, T is not gonna flip the hell out as if I sat there and said I'm going with my ex to go get something to eat. That's what I'm saying to y'all. If I say, yo, me and Vonnie going to IHOP, T ain't gonna be like, no, you not going no IHOP with Vonnie. She gonna be like, you know, I gotta work. Bring me back something to eat. She's not gonna question it because me and Vonnie are brother and sister. There was no sexual encounters. There's no nothing. If I sat there and said,
you're answering your own question.
No, what I'm saying is this. Question. What is the purpose of holding on to the ex at
what point? At what point?
At what point does anybody the word friend
into a relationship? No one ever said we're holding on.
Friendship and relationship is two different things.
All right, let me ask you a question. Do you consider yourself friends with Vonnie? Do you consider yourself friends with Vonnie?
The only way you're going to get cut off is if a significant other has a problem with it. That's the only way the only way I'm going to have boundaries with my ex who's a friend, all right? If I could sit and go out with James, right, and have a drink with James and my man knows that that's my friend, and I tell my man, my ex is my friend, and we're going to sit and go outside and have a drink, my man needs to trust and understand that's just my friend. That's just a friend. That's the only way I'm going to sit and keep treating my ex just like any other friend. Now, if my man has an issue about me being friends with my ex, that's a whole different story. I have to sit and separate, listen to what I'm saying, because I'm with my man. My man has an issue. I'm stopping the friendship and I'm stopping the way I am with my friend who's my ex because my man has an issue. It's not that I want to. It's not that I want to.
Hold up, Mika. You just said earlier, boo. You just said earlier that if your man have a problem, you would go to him and say, "What's your insecurities about?" Now
I am gonna ask that.
Why? It don't matter what my insecurities is. Get rid of them.
Yes, it does because you gotta. So now you're telling me. I know. Hold on. Now you're telling me there's an issue about me having a relationship. Excuse me, a friendship. Because understand, relationship and friendship is two different things. If my man is telling me he has an issue about my friendship with my ex, I understand that there's a problem. I'm going to ask him what's the problem. But as a respect, because he has a problem. That's my man. And I need to address the problem.
I'm addressing the problem. My problem is he's your ex.
And what's the, all right. And again.
You and Bill, because you and Bill ain't ex. I got a problem with you and Larry because Larry is your ex.
Because that's my ex. And again, case closed. So now out of respect. There's an issue. There's an issue.
I feel like there's insecurity.
And once again,
but now my thing is this: what am I doing with the ex that's bothering you? What am I doing with the ex that's bothering you?
Right. What is it that's happening, or what is it that I'm doing that's bothering you that you feel you've had an issue about me being friends with my ex?
Wait a minute. So you're telling me, the both of y'all are telling me that if your significant other says, "I have a problem because it's your ex," y'all used to have dealings. You're telling me by you.
I'm gonna ask why.
Hold on. Yes. You telling me that by in going into more debt, that's not you fighting for the relationship?
No,
or for the friendship?
My thing is this.
I'm not fighting. I'm asking you what's the issue.
The issue is just your ex. Case closed.
Why? That's not a good.
I don't want
you don't want me to have an interaction with my ex because I used to have sex with them.
I'm not saying you can't.
That's the issue. That's the only issue.
You cool with Cash, you cool with Bill, you cool with Ace, you cool with Deacon, you cool with Drake. I'm cool with all of them. I don't care. You want to know why? Because you never fucked them. I don't.
Well, that's the only issue. And that's the only issue because we previously was intimate before.
Hold on, Mika. Not you. Bill.
Emotional.
Bill said you're insecure. That's not it.
Yes, because you are.
Yes, it is.
You are insecure.
That means you're not confident in the fact. That means
from years ago.
So you telling me that if Jack came to you and said, "I'm friends with Larry," you say Larry from that you used to date before you dated me? Yeah, we friends. And she want to go out and just hang out and let's go out on dinner dates and because that's my friend. You cool with it?
Known about Jackie hanging out with somebody that she fucked with in the past. I'm not worried about these. I told you in the beginning of the show. The thing is, you're insecure because that happened before. Guess what? Jackie's fucked a whole bunch of other people besides me. So I'm not going to sit here and think,
so don't do that to Jackie. Hold on. She has other relationships.
Let's clear that.
No, I'm talking other relationships. Now, you in different relationships. I know what it is. Now, out of respect for our relationship, we're not going to put ourselves in situations where I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm going out here to go hang out with such and such. One, we're not doing it behind their back. Do they know about their ex? Like, is this something that just pops up? I need to know the backstory. I need to know the information to why y'all doing it. I told you I had business with my ex, that I was alone with my ex.
Business is different.
No, it's not, because I'm not sitting there. All right, I'm gonna go handle my business. I'm still one-on-one. It's just me and my ex.
Yeah,
now the same way you can be there,
and the same way I can business. I could sit and have a business meeting with my ex and something could happen. The same way I could go out with my ex and something can happen. What is the issue? That you have to be confident, people. You have to feel.
From my angle, I'm speaking from an angle of being in the relationship. So I get where you're coming from. What I'm saying is from the angle of the person being your husband. I would sit here and say, well, that's business. I trust that you're handling business. So yeah.
So why can't you trust that if we sit and we go out, I can't go out?
That's leisure. That's leisure.
So you don't trust me in the leisure. Now that's the issue. You don't trust me.
You don't trust me.
No, I do. Because when you go out leisurely with cash,
so why is it different now? Why is it different now?
Because it's fucking Larry.
So you don't trust me that I can control myself around Larry?
Trust Larry.
You don't trust Larry, but what does that got to do with me?
Exactly.
So now,
wait. So what's the difference between you going out to a bar and Larry hollering at her, and then the difference with some random dude named Mark hollering at her? Everybody.
The only difference in the scenario, right? And the only difference is,
dude, I'm saying they're doing the same thing. Right.
Yeah, the only difference.
But look. Your wife shut Mark down, and she shut both of them. She shut them both down because she's not
Larry
here for that.
Still has history. Larry still
she shut it down. You have to understand.
Poor Larry.
That's what it is. It's history. It's in the past. You holding on to he might get it again.
Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. And I get what I'm saying is this. If besides the boundaries, because Mika made a great point as far as there are boundaries that she would set. So her thing is, and the only reason why I said the 20-second timeout is because I'm like, well, wait a minute. You said the insecurity on the part. If your thing is, I got boundaries. Now, if I'm single, I do whatever I want, but I got boundaries. Once I sit there as your husband and say, Tamika, I don't want you to deal with Larry, or I don't want you to be bothered with Larry unless it's business, because I don't like him. And that's your ex. It ain't got nothing to do with him being a male. I don't like him because he's your ex. It should be case closed. It should not be, well, what you got? What's your insecurities about? You fighting? Why is this relationship so important? Or why is this friendship so important?
Because it's an important friendship.
Why?
It's a friendship. Because some way, somehow, we didn't end in bad terms. Some way, somehow, we realized that we just wasn't for each other. And I wish you the best, and you wish me the best. And when we just ended up being cool, the same way you me. Now, if I'm cool with you and you my friend, and I'm bringing you around my husband, and I'm telling my husband, listen, we were involved years ago, but me and him are cool. I don't want nothing to do with him. All right, me and him are just cool. It didn't work. If you don't trust me enough for me to be friends with an ex, that means you don't even trust me enough to be with anybody that I'm around. Business, even if it's business, because I could sit here and be business partners with my ex, and our business meetings could be in a bar. A business meeting could be outside somewhere. You got to be able to trust the fact that whoever I'm friends with, you have to trust me. You telling me you don't want me to be friends with somebody that even before I got with you, listen, and this is the part of being fair and understanding to people's emotions and how people are and people's alignment with people,
make sure
right?
You're fair now. Go ahead.
I am going to stand on that. But again, that's why I'm going to ask you, what's your problem? What is it that has you emotionally damaged to where you don't trust me to be around anybody, even somebody that was intimate? Even somebody that I was intimate with, and I'm telling you, I don't want that man. The difference between you and that man is I want to build with you. I love you. I want to be with you. I want to have kids with you. you. I want my future to be with you. Mind you, this is my ex who I was with that it didn't work with, but me and him are just friends. I don't want nothing bad to happen to them. If they need me, I will do my best to be there because we're friends. It has nothing to do with relationship. It has nothing to do with the penis. It has nothing to do with the sex. You have to trust me enough to know that who I am is a caring person. So, and if I care for this person,
So Jerry that you broke up with, broke up on good terms, but you don't speak to Jerry. Why?
Because for me not to speak to Jerry because there's something that went wrong and I'm not going to speak to you.
So let's say, for example, there isn't. Now, do you bring Jerry on the same term as Larry? Because if that happens, now what
because
about Mike?
I may not have aligned with Jerry the way I did with Larry.
But
me and Larry, there's a difference. Nobody don't have. If it's an ex that listen, Ace. Listen. That's
what I'm saying.
If I have an ex,
that's where the question.
I got 5 exes. But hold on. Look. I got 5 exes. Listen, I have 5 exes. Out of the 5 exes, I'm only cool with 1.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm only cool with 1.
That's where it is.
I can't put Larry on the other 4 positions because I don't fuck with them other 4 the way I do Larry.
But did y'all all break up on? Hold on.
We probably didn't break up
on the same term.
No, we all didn't break up in bad terms. But for some reason, with Larry, I fucks with Larry. For some reason, out of the 5, Larry, I fucks with them. It don't got nothing to do sexual. Nothing sexual. I just fuck with them.
But what I'm saying is this: if you
all your family's on the same level,
who me?
Everybody's just family, so everybody.
No, fuck no. I don't call everybody family. I don't care if you blood related.
I'm like everybody that's your family. Everybody on the same level.
If you family, yeah. If you but it's hard. You gotta understand. It's hard to get to that word.
Your second 16th cousin. That's
family. Not family. I don't give a fuck about them. That's what people don't understand. See, the thing is, and believe it or not, Will said it best. Will Wright said it best. You can't pick your relatives, but you can pick your family. You can't pick your relatives. So they're a relative. And I don't give a shit if they died today. I would not be at their funeral. I don't care about them. The best of luck to you. But when you family, and I fight for that. So when you talking about,
and it just so happens that an ex that I used to be with, just so happens me and him end up being mad cool, and I fuck with that nigga like he's family.
Right, but if they family, it's different. But if they're just my friend,
every ex you should just see in public and walk by them. Correct?
You can walk right by them.
I said every ex. Even if the ones that you didn't have bad terms, you
should.
The
ones I got bad terms with, I don't even. What I'm talking.
Okay, that you didn't have bad terms with.
That I didn't have bad terms. What I'm talking to you for? There's nothing to talk about.
So, like, I see you out in public, you would say, "Hey, how you doing?"
If they say, "Hey," first, I'll give them a head nod. Okay, but I'm not. How you doing?
I think we need to.
We gotta get you to talk to somebody. Yo, we gotta get somebody to talk to you, bro. We got to sit you down.
Okay.
Listen, to each his own. Everybody's to each his own.
There are so many people. There's so many people that I think, and this is where I think a lot of the people get hurt from, because they put people in the same category. So Bill will go ahead and go to a show and sit there and say, "I like this person. I'm cool with this person." Me, I don't fuck with him. I don't say nothing. So my thing is, like I said, if you put everybody in the same umbrella, then that's fine. But when you put people in different umbrellas, that's when you get people that
everybody's gonna.
Hold on, let me say this, and watch how Bill's face change. When you put people in the same umbrella, that's when you get people that hang around your friends that wasn't really their friends, but now they made your friends their friends because they ain't have friends to begin with.
But see, those aren't friends.
Nah, they just
my friends is your friends.
I just want to let everybody know
my friends from the Virgin Islands. And I don't know the rest of the song.
Motivation Tuesday. Meditation
Tuesday.
All it is.
Bill know what you don't even know what I'm talking about, Mika. They don't.
No, we can talk. Look.
It wasn't. They were your friend. But then they met Mika and made Mika their friend. and then they met Ace and met Ace their friend, and met Cash and made Cash their friend, and then all of a sudden
I'm gonna need you to take the invisible hoodie off, Ace.
And then all of a sudden they look
I'm
at
gonna need you
like,
to take the invisible hoodie off.
Bill get upset. Why does dude keep acting like this? Well, because he's your friend.
What? Bill's
what?
Sometimes I think you do need to smoke, Ace. Like I really think you need to join the dangerous smoke. Because bro, you are we're gonna talk after the show. People, we thank y'all for watching. We're gonna pray over Ace. We're gonna get him right because he is bugging. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This is nothing. This is nothing but trauma, y'all. Okay,
this ain't trauma.
I'm talking now. This is trauma. Okay, he can't let go. He can't let go, and I think he's been beat because of his exes. So
there's not only that. There's a difference between trauma and people just stuck in their ways.
If y'all told me why, y'all did, I was like,
we've been here the whole show. I don't know if you've been here today. But we've been here for the whole show trying to tell you.
Wait until we get behind the scenes. Watch you.
I'm not even hanging out with y'all today. I'm going back to meet Dad on the green. Okay, so you already know. But people, listen, it's been a great show. Please send in y'all emails to the Good Brunchin Podcast. I love fighting with. We ain't fighting. We just debating me, Neek, and Ace. We do it all the time. We appreciate y'all.
Will, right, Will. Bill said your family. Just wanted to let you know.
Yo, I'm gonna holler at y'all. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast.
Who said what?
It said, we are a family like a giant tree. See y'all later.
Good brunchin'. A good brunchin'. A good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody. Good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody.